Hello guys, welcome, Lucy B here. Thank you guys for clicking. Okay, as you can see the title today, why are so many young black African women marrying white older men? Why is it that many white older men are flocking to Africa to marry young African women? Young women as young as 18 years old. And these men are like 65 onwards. So why is that? Why is that happening? For me, I'm a little bit concerned. Yes. Okay guys, I've been concerned for many times until when 2 days ago, one of the a very old white man married another young girl in my community, in my country. So, and even the neighbors, all neighbors were concerned because this guy was much older and this girl is like 18, and his behaviors, he was so much disrespectful. Okay, not to judge whatever anybody, but that the fact that he was so disrespectful and he's marrying a younger, many neighbors, many friends and family who went, they were not happy, except the parent, they were happy. Yes. So that's why it just kind of fired that feeling that I've been feeling before. Yes. Okay. Look, anybody is allowed to marry anybody of your choice, but it becomes a question when you become like this kind of, like many all white men are going to Africa marrying much younger women. And then you ask the question, why are they, if they really fancy younger African women, there are so many younger African women here, why are they marrying them from here? I'm not being like racy or something, it's just concerning. And not only that, there was a time I saw this older man, is like, I saw one of the shirumi, the way he was trying to fold this lady, fold her, kind of the way he was handling her was not good. If he was doing that kind of behavior, if he was doing it in the Western world, that man would have been in problem. But in Africa, he was free to do that. And you just look at him, the way his action is like, it's just like, he doesn't care, like, I can do anything to her, she's useless, like body language. That's what I'm talking about, that I can do anything to her and nobody can touch me, that kind of thing. So I saw that and I'm kind of concerned, I'm not happy. So this is where I come in. I want to advise my younger sisters or my daughters. I want you to take whatever I'm going to talk about today seriously. Yes. First of all, these men, they are coming to your country. You don't know them. You don't know where they are coming, whether they have committed some crime, whether they are running away or they have got some diseases they are coming with. You don't even know. And you don't even do research about these men. They just come and today you hear you are engaged, before you know you're getting married. Yes, I understand, like our African men are the one also to blame sometimes. They are disappointing because most of them, when they meet you, they don't treat you well. They cheat a lot. They like cheating. Yes, most of our African men, they cheat a lot, and most of our African men, they kind of like light-skinned ladies, and you find that most of the African ladies are black or dark-skinned, and you find these African young men, they may want somebody who is a bit lighter, and then you find the white men on the other side, they like dark skinny women, and that is okay. But the question is, if this lady were marrying men of their age, like younger white men of their age, that would not be a problem. And also if they were marrying these older men, but one or two, but not so many, because if you turn everywhere in the social media, you find a younger woman marrying a much older man than even older than the grandfather. Yes. So if anybody who have their own saying, you see that this is not right and it's becoming too much. So why is this happening? Okay, many think that is due to economic disparity, because like most African countries, yes, there is poverty, there is high rate of unemployment. So the young girls, they just see like when they marry these white men, they see as an opportunity to like make them escape from their poverty. And also these older white men, they see this young African lady, they see African lady as hardworking women, and because of the power that they have, they know they have money, they know they can go for that body that they crave for, that youthful, that young body that they crave for, which they can't get it in their country. So they know when I go there, I'm gonna get it. And also they are taking these ladies as like caregiver, because to look after them, because now they are of old age, they are lonely and they need this lady to come and take care of them. And this is what some of these African ladies, they don't know. You're gonna become here to be as his carer, is getting old. And this young African lady lady, they see this white man as passport, as immigration opportunity, that now this man can at least make them escape from their problem, from their struggle, from that kind of thing. And that's why it's happening. Another reason is online connectivity. So they're like, because of social media now, it's so easy to foreign men to connect with the African or with young, because they're always online. So it's very easy for this white older Africa to reach these younger women. And also because they see online, some of them was married older men, the way these older men treat, because like I say, these men are already, most of them are retired. They have nothing to do, and now they're doing their last time to enjoy themselves because they are old now. So they travel a lot. So you find that the one that are married, these younger women, you see this today, they're going here because maybe that was his plan, that when I retired I'll start traveling around and all that. So you see this young lady has married this older man, and they are traveling, they are going everywhere. These young girls they see that as a very good life, but what they are not seeing is their future. How about their future? This man is already trying to enjoy himself, and some of them, once you marry them, once you reach here, they can be very controlling. That means you might not even be able to work. You're supposed to just take care of him. You're gonna be his handbag. You go everywhere. He's just enjoying his last minute, and you're a young girl, and maybe you believe that when he died, he's gonna leave his will for you. Sometimes you might wait for so long before he dies, and you're ruining your life. And what worries me is some of these girls, they are marrying these men. They just get this man before even doing research about them, before even understanding, where this man is coming from, what is he running away from, so many things. So there's a lot of problem with this. I want to advise you, my daughter or my younger sister, please, you need to stop. I know if it is because of poverty, you need to stop this. It's not good, because you don't know what you're putting yourself into. You don't know what you are really putting yourself into. I heard of this story. Well, story is a story, it might not be true, but it really concerned me, because some of these men may convince you while you're in your country there, but once they take you to their country, they might exploit you. There's gonna be a lot of abuse. So many stories have been heard. Some of them, they just bring you and abandon you. Some of them will lock you up, will just abuse you every now and then. Some of them, they'll take advantage of you. And I've heard of this story where this man took this lady, is a German, that it happened with. This was a German man, took this young girl to Germany, and then when this girl reached Germany, he started abusing her. He was abusing her every now and then. And now, because of that, this girl, I don't know how she convinced this man. She managed to escape. She went back to her country. I don't know either she convinced this man or not. But then this man decided to follow her back and went back and took for her a lot of gifts and all that, pretending that he has changed. He wants his wife back. He took this girl back, and then when he reached there, I think when now he started this whatever, then one day he just called the parent of the girl and killed her, just like that on video, while the parents were just watching. Imagine that. If it is a true story, I feel it's true. Yes, they say it's really true. Imagine that your parents are far away and you decide to Another problem with this, you're going to lose your education and career. Being with this older man is going to control all your life. You can't study, you can't be independent, you can't be yourself. You're just going to rely on him, rely on everything, and rely on whatever he's going to tell you. You need to really, I just want African parent, you need to whatever it is, whatever problem it is, you need to really put your feet down and talk to your children. You're ruining your life instead of waiting and study, and maybe if you can work, do some work, save money and do some course and get your life, be your own, have control over yourself instead of someone having control over you simply because you do have nothing. It's not good. Another is sometimes you don't even know what kind of sickness this man has got. I've heard of a story where a man, it was one of the social media, where a white man confessed that he was sent to Africa. I think that was during the HIV. He said that he was paid to go to Africa and infect most of the young African women, and he was taking picture with many of them. He was sent to spread HIV in Africa. Imagine that kind of story. And you never know this day what can happen. What if he's also coming in that way? Someone who has come. We African, especially my country, you can't marry somebody even from another town. He has left. He's coming from maybe another town. There are gonna be a question: why are you gonna marry this man who is coming? You don't know he's coming from far. Why is he left the woman in his area and come to marry you? There will be a lot of questions. But why is it that our parents are not questioning these men who are coming from far away? I'm not against white men marrying Africa. I'm just concerned I'm sure everybody, even the white people, they should be concerned. In fact, every government should be concerned. I feel like the government need to get involved. When you see an older man going to marry a very young woman, there should be a bit of question. Even our leaders in Africa, they should have question mark. Why? I mean, why is it becoming, I hear even like within, especially my country, some younger girls, even they feel bad because you find that most of their friends are introducing to them, oh, meet my white boyfriend, meet my white boyfriend. And when you look at this white boyfriend, they are very old men. So it looks like it's gonna just keep spreading like fire like that. And it's concerning. That's why I just feel like I just want to tell you, my daughters, my sisters, as much as you like to go abroad, go in the right way. Don't go in that way, because you don't know what kind of problem you're putting yourself in. Some come here, they turn them to become a sex worker. Haven't you not heard of that story? Some of them, they are just like used to go from one place to another just to have sex with younger women, and they end up giving you, like, you become pregnant. They can lie to you that they're gonna take you to their country, and then they leave you to struggle with those children. I've heard of many stories. I've seen many young women who are being impregnated by foreigner, and then they just live there they don't even, some of them are even married here. They just go for holiday and then they do that. They left their family, they left their wife here. They can't bring you here because they got their wife here, and now they're gonna leave you there with 1 or 2 children, and then you start to struggling. Is that good? You just have to stop this my young daughters, or my sister, or something like that. You need to stop. You need to think. If it is someone of your age, still also you need to try to do research about them. Learn him, because some of them even come with fake passport. So you need to be very careful. So now my message to Africans, government and the community, you need to take action to protect these young African women from being exploited. Education and awareness campaign. Women need right to education, to financial instability. Women need right to or access to education and healthy relationship and financial independence. Economic empowerment. Creating job opportunity for young women can reduce financial desperation that lead them to unequal marriages. Strong legal protection. Please put policy in place to prevent exploitation marriages and protect the right of women. Support networks, counseling, legal aids, and community support should be available to these women in vulnerable situations. Even though love knows no border, this kind of marriage, they need to be examined like really deep before it's accepted by any government, before they cross, so that these women may enter into like a proper genuine marriages, So some argue that these women are like drop out of school, poverty or something and whatever. Yes, I understand that. And some also think it's because you young African lady, you are lazy. That could also be true, because if that's not the truth, you wouldn't, as a young girl, you wouldn't look for that kind of, to take that kind of pathway. You are young, look for a young man like you, work together and find your own leg, find your own stand, and you build from there. Don't cut your life short. Some even end up dying. So what's that? So be careful. I'm just concerned, and I just want to ask all the mothers out there, please, you need to think of your other parent there. You need to think of your child future first. Don't you need grandchildren? Some of them, they don't like here. A lady told me that she couldn't get a white man because she has got children. Then I ask her why. We say because most of these older white men, they don't want children. The moment they hear you have children, they don't want. They are trying to relax. They just want somebody to support them, to give them that company, to take care of them when they are getting old. You're still young. You'll be strong. You look after him. So you see what I mean? So some are very abusive. Some can even bring you here and just hide you. You can never go out. Or some will, if they bring you for sexual, they'll lock you in the house, and they just anyone can just come and have you. So please, ladies, young girls, please, you need to stop this. Work hard. This day anyone can do anything. You can do anything. So I hope this advice will help somebody, will save someone out there, will help somebody life out there. I'm not being racist. I'm just concerned. Thank you guys. My name is Lucy B. If you find this resonate with you, or you find it something good, please can you subscribe and share. Let's share. Here is all about empowerment, making the world a better place to be, and motivating others. Thank you. Lucy B here.